Well, hello there, and welcome back to another More Time video. Microphone real quick. So, you guys have voted on what I should play, and the faction that won in the end were the Vampires, or the Undead, which is one of the two DLC factions, which actually means I have not played them a lot, so this will at least be something new for me as well. And I went ahead and created my Warband, as far as I want to start with it. We will be starting at level 5 this time, which means we'll have a full roster right off the bat, because I feel like last time it took me way too long to actually get off the ground and start playing, really. Because the main purpose of this is to try out new builds, test out new characters, and see if this is any good. And for that, I would rather prefer to have all of my things unlocked right away, to not be stuck with some character I might not like from the start. Right, I went ahead and created this little Warband, and this is the setup I want to try out first. I will swap the Crypt Tower in here and there if I feel like it, but I'm definitely going to try and use it more than the Red Oak and keep it somewhat up to speed. But I'm not sure if I want to use it right again in my first mission, because that's always a bit risky. At least I will get like a few missions in so I can recover from the start, because I spent a whole lot of money on stuff. Maybe a bit too much, I didn't even realize until I had like 100 gold left, so it'll be a bit of a slow start, but we'll get there, shouldn't be too much of an issue. The Warband I created will be, of course, led by a Vampire, which I gave heavy armor, and I'm going to build him as basically the immovable object that he is. With the ability to take terror tests from the enemy can be extremely annoying to deal with, and if you put him in heavy armor and build him up as a kind of a parry tank, he is such a bitch to deal with. And that's exactly what I'm going to do with him. I'm not sure in the exact build yet, but we will work that out while we play. I will have one Vampire Thrall, which will be an archer, because I don't have really anything else in the way of range, so I want one archer. And while he's just a strength of 15, so you can definitely be played as a melee. I'm gonna try her out as an archer. Ballistic of 12 and accuracy of 9 is not that great, but I can give her some melee skills as well, anyways, and have her kind of as a hybrid. But I want to have her as an archer early, which means a lot of agility, and then go into strength later on. So he will be kind of a hybrid. Also be able to do melee later on. For my mage, I will rock with the standard necromancer. Obviously, I will not bring a chaos mage, because I don't really like them. Prefer to stick to the theme of the warband. And he will just be your basic spellcaster. I'm not sure what spells I want to get him. Spell of Doom sounds good. Definitely want to upgrade Rotten Touch, because it synergizes with the Crypt Ghouls. Lifesteal is also nice. Not sure yet what else I'm going to get. Corpse Flesh. There are a lot of nice things here, so we'll have to work that out. And 2 of these Dracs. They are strength 18 and weapon skill of 18, so these guys can hit hard, which is why I gave them 2-handed hammers for the start, which I have an epic one right off the bat, so this guy is going to be hard hitting. Not sure if I want to give them clothing or light armor yet. I have some blue light armor, so I gave it to these guys. And they were going to be a bit more tanky early on, and then going to be real punchy later on. For henchmen, I have 2 zombies, just your standard meat shield henchmen. They're not that great, to be honest. They're a bit too slow if you ask me, but they can be really tanky later on, so that's something. And 3 of these ghouls. Ghouls are a bit more agile, a bit more dodge dependent. Agility of 15, remind me a bit of a Skaven, but also have strength of 15, so they can actually hit pretty hard as well. So I want to balance that between strength and agility, and have them kind of as my secondary line when my heroes are engaged to fill the gaps and be a bit more efficient than the zombies, because they're a bit faster. They also have this nice little ability, which will increase the damage from Rotten Touch by quite a bit, so they synergize quite well with the mage, so I'm going to keep that in mind. And of course we have one big bad Crypt Horror here. This guy has a strength of 20. He starts out with 14 and 12 agility, so this guy can hit hard. Not as hard as an ogre, but more than a red ogre. So this guy is gonna be fun. I have not played with him yet. Like literally have not played with him. I'm not quite sure how he's going to play out, but I'm looking forward to testing it. He also infers terror, which is really nice. Terror is just such a good one, especially early game. Like if you play Skaven early against this guy is your biggest nightmare, and him as well, because especially this game, have such low leadership early that you can't deal with terror tests. You're just gonna fail them all the time with all your offensive points. Same with the fear test that the Vampire Thrall has you make. It's really annoying. Like, what is it? Fear. Yeah, they are quite annoying. But yeah, this is going to be my Vampire Warband that I'm going to start playing tomorrow. I'm gonna leave this little video up for a day, and maybe you can post some name suggestions. I'm going to be also asking in the Discords that I'm in, and let's see where we get with this. I said the first few missions will be without an impressive, because I would actually have to get some money back first. And then I'm going to be switching him out and trying to level him up as well. Because I don't want to end up like in my Skaven Let's Play where I had like a level 3 Red Ogre, which with everyone else being like around level 10. So that wasn't too good, because that basically meant they couldn't bring him anymore without running the risk of running into a really high level enemy impressive that would just maul my poor Red Ogre. So let's try to make this not happen this time. That's also one of the advantages. If you start level 5, you can actually bring him early, because yeah, swapping level 0 Red Ogre or any impressive really besides maybe the Empire Ogre in if your Warband is actually quite high level already, it's always a bit tricky if you start level 0. But yeah, like I said, this Let's Play will most likely be starting on Friday. I'm thinking that's when I will upload the first episode. So you have 1 or 2 days to submit some name suggestions or any other suggestions you might have for this Let's Play. And I'm looking forward to reading them. Until then, have a nice day.